Good day, kindred spirits. This is Marina Ruby Faymoon. Welcome to my Yom. I'm so happy you're here. So today I'm doing my second video response for my channel, and it's for Two of Owls 6 questions. It looks like he had an interview at his local metaphysical shop, and they asked him these questions, and he wanted to share these questions with us on YouTube. First of all, congratulations for getting that interview. That is so impressive. I wonder, do you read tarot for this metaphysical shop currently, or are you going to in the future? Super impressed. And I know you also were mentioning that you've only started recording YouTube videos for about a month, and I noticed in the comments of your video that you already have an interview with Arwen set up. I am super impressed. I can only learn from you here. I appreciate it. So yeah, thank you so much for offering these video responses. They're super helpful for me as a new person to YouTube to practice recording videos. I know after my first video response for Arwen's Tarot Tag 15, I thought, wow, I have a lot of work to do. I was a little dyslexic in it, a little nervous. I kept calling the Osho Zen Tarot Zen Osho. I'm fully aware it's called the Osho Zen Tarot. I was just a little nervous. The support that you all gave me, the love is super amazing. I tried not to watch any videos from that tarot tag before recording and posting mine, just so I'd have some original and true to myself information. I know subconsciously sometimes our mind, when we hear or read something, we'll take that information as our own. So I just wanted to come out just showing myself and being original and hopefully not taking anything from anybody else. So thank you. And yeah, I can only learn from here. That's one thing, we make mistakes, and the great thing about mistakes is we can learn from them, and I can only improve from here. So I really appreciate the support. I'm super excited about all the channels that I subscribe to. Look forward to looking at all those channels and discovering all of you, connecting with new people, and hopefully making some new friends. That was just so exciting. So thank you so much for these video responses and just creating this an exciting community. Thanks so much. I also I had an offering on my channel. It's a second video. It's a meditation, and it's for all of you YouTubers out there who give selflessly to your channel, information, experiences. I just really believe you're an amazing group of people who have so much to offer, so many lovely passions. I have so much to learn. Oh, there's just not enough time. So I'll put a link to that meditation down below. Also a link to Two of Owls video and the questions that I am answering today. So yeah, check out that meditation when you have a free time, free space in your home. It's really just honoring all of you and saying thank you. I'm so grateful for this opportunity to be part of such an amazing community. So let's go on with the questions. Two of Owls 6 questions. The first question is, what is your preferred method of shuffling cards? That just depends. It depends on the deck I'm using. I like to rifle shuffle a lot, so if it's like a hard, more, stiff deck, it's harder to do, I won't. If I really love the deck, the artwork, and I don't want to ruin it and cause that little bendy thing, I probably won't rifle shuffle. But mostly the bigger decks I won't rifle shuffle, because even though I have big hands, they're still a little awkward for me. So yeah, I love to rifle shuffle. I don't have like a specific way or preferred way. It's just whatever spirit tells me. I'll also do hand over hand. Sometimes I'll go front and back, hand over hand, just to mix it up a little. I like this method because cards tend to jump out at me, and I like cards that are like, choose me, choose me, choose me. So yeah, I do that. I sometimes shuffle on the side, back and forth. Sometimes I'll cut the cards in many different piles and shuffle them that way. Again, it's just what Spirit has for me. If I feel that Spirit's telling me to shuffle this way or that way, I'll do it. I also think it's something that I do when I'm done shuffling and still thinking of the question. I like to tap the cards, and I'll tap them like almost incessantly. I almost feel like Spirit is ethereally shuffling the cards as I'm tapping. And then sometimes I'll just, well, most of the time, I'll stick my hand, my receiving hand on top of the deck. And again, I always feel that Spirit is ethereally shuffling the deck, even when I'm touching it like this. So yeah, that's my ways of shuffling. Again, I just love to sit with my decks and get to know them and shuffle them as much as possible. Led by Spirit. Led by the spirit world. How many people would you say you've read for? Less than 50, 50 to 100, 100 to 200, or more than 200 different people? I'm in the second group, 50 to 100. I incorporate tarot into my shamanic Reiki practice. I also incorporate gemstone healing, sound healing, mantras from my Buddhist meditation, deities from my Buddhist meditation. Let's see what else. Yeah, and tarot, you know, I do shamanic journey work for clients. So after they get off the table, if there's any more information that maybe they didn't understand or want to elaborate on, we'll do a tarot spread. Clients love to go home with something, so I'll either give them like a one card draw, and you know, email them the symbolism, or, you know, write down the symbolism right there for them, or do a whole spread and email them the spread. They just love to have something to refer back to meditate on, some homework, if you might say. So yeah, tarot is just a wonderful tool that I incorporate into my healing practice. Would you consider tarot to be a casual hobby, passion, or is it your profession? Well, first off, it's definitely a passion. I love tarot. I love the study of the mind. I believe tarot is definitely a tool for studying the mind. You know, I practice Buddhism, and that is all about studying my mind. So yeah, I just have a passion for different divinatory tools that really practice how we can work with healing, practice how we work with the mind. Yeah, it's just a great tool. I do incorporate it into my practice, or it is a profession, but I like to do tarot solely now, mostly because I've moved into a more secluded area of Southern Oregon, and I don't have as much opportunity to have hands-on connection with clients anymore. So I wanted to create an online presence and to do tarot solely online. And also, you know, at fairs, spirit fairs, healing festivals, farmers markets. We have a craft fair around too. So yeah, have a booth and do tarot along with my sewing, also my sewing creations, and then also doing shamanic Reiki. These are all my passions. I'm a many-faceted gem that really I'm so excited to share all these passions with you. If you would make your own tarot or oracle deck, what would it look like? Such as theme, color scheme, influences, etc. I had to chicken scratch all these questions because I don't have another computer to read all these questions, so pardon me. And if you already made your own deck, share your creative process. Well, I haven't made my own deck. I know in my first video I said I wasn't an artist, and I think that's also funny. I know a lot of others who had said that too on their video. Aren't we all artists though? Aren't we always creating something in life? I have a different medium for art, and that is fabric. So I'm just not the pen to paper kind of girl or painting kind of girl, but I believe we're all artists. So, but I did not quite create my own card or deck yet. And so what would my deck look like if I did create it? You know, I was thinking about this one. I would definitely like a Buddhist deck. All the emanations of Buddha should be included. I believe all the Dharma teachings should be represented. I love mandalas, so mandala art would be included in that. I believe I would have to get some monks and nuns to help me with the mandalas, except they can't scratch it away after they're done with the mandalas. I have to keep it so it can turn into that tarot deck vision. I would also enjoy a psychedelic herbal tarot, and even more so an ayahuasca tarot deck. with all the Shipibo art. If any of you are familiar with that art, it's just super visual, shamanic journeying. It's amazing and beautiful, and yeah, that would be a really super fascinating deck. And you know, I enjoy decks that people have passion for, like that are themed according to movies or according to maybe their favorite TV show. I think that's super cool. It's like showing a passion of what you enjoy. Yeah. So yeah, I think like Game of Thrones would be a cool deck. They probably have that one out there already. I kind of think I saw like a dragon deck related to the Game of Thrones, but I'd really like one of those decks. Portlandia. I love Portlandia, the show Portlandia. That would be a super funny themed deck. So yeah, those are just a few that I thought would be quite interesting to me. So choose one: Marseille, Waite-Smith, Thoth, or Lenormand. I would have to say Waite-Smith for sure. I met the Waite-Smith deck when I was in Bright, Australia, at a beautiful metaphysical store. And yeah, I traveled around just studying the deck. I put the little deck in my army backpack, and yeah, I was able just to study and do readings for people as I traveled and as I was learning. So yeah, it would definitely be the Rider-Waite-Smith deck. Person, human. Oh goodness. Recall your first time using tarot. So the first time I really saw tarot-like deck, I was actually playing with my grandfather, my nonno, and it's the Italian Scopa deck. It's based on the tarot deck, and I remember as a kid just being like, whoa, who are these people on this deck of cards? And whoa, what's up with that big club? Whoa! My grandpa had so much fun playing Scopa with us. It was very interactive because, you know, we use our hands and we talk a lot loudly, and yeah, it was just fun when he would steal cards from me and be winning, and it was just like, I'm the winner, yay. But again, the first time I really got into the tarot was in Bright. When I was traveling in Australia, I was studying abroad my junior year of college from Iowa State University. Go Cyclones! Just a little ad in there. Yeah, and so yeah, when I traveled around Australia, you know, I found little barter fairs where you can trade for things, and I used to trade tarot and learn as I go and as I was reading, and yeah, it was super fun. I got some super cool trades, beautiful Italian Indian dresses. I wish I still knew where those were, but yeah, a lot of the barter fairs that were over Byron Bay, if any of you know where Byron Bay is. Yeah, it was super fun to read for people and see where all my studies were going. So yeah, that's it. That's all for me. My 6 questions for 2 of Owls. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you subscribe to my channel and like this video. I'd love to share more videos on meditation, on shamanism, on herbalism, on crystals, and so many things, and of course tarot. And that's why we're all here, isn't it? So have a beautiful day. It's sunny here in Southern Oregon. Enjoy your day.